Welcome to Skin Deep here on SiriusXM Radio, channel 141 HUR Voices. I'm your host, Sharrarne Morton, and I am honored to be joined by two phenomenal leaders and champions for women and community. My Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated sisters, my Black Door Society sisters, and my co host for today, Dr. Renay Butler and Dr. Roselyn Aker-Black, affectionately known as Dr. Roz. So, Dr. Renay and Dr. Roz are not only respected professionals in their fields, but they are also dedicated advocates who understand the importance of empowering women like I understand that. Like my listening audience, we always talk about that women empowerment. Their leadership reflects the very heart of Black Door Society, our organization that stands for collaboration and uplifting our community. So, ladies, thank you for joining me. We're going to prepare for two Black Door Society's most anticipated events of the year. Girls Just Want to Have Funds, as well as our Community of Excellence Awards Luncheon, which Dr. Roz curated, by the way. I'm excited to talk to you all about our inspiration behind these initiatives and the impact that they will have on our community. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on and helping me with this show tonight.
You're welcome.
Yes. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, they sound really calm right now, but I want them to add the excitement that they add when we're on the phone talking and laughing. Okay.
You got it.
Girl. So
You got it.
as I always say, we're going to be doing more than just scratching the surface here on Skin Deep. We're giving you the power to do more for women and more for the community. And by the way, if you want more information about the show, email us at skindeepradioshow@gmail.com. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with information you just can't afford to miss here on Skin Deep. Welcome back to Skin Deep here on SiriusXM Radio, channel 141, HUR Voices. As we mentioned before the break, I have my sisters by another mother, Dr. Roselyn Aker-Black, as I said, affectionately known as Dr. Roz, and Dr. Renay Butler. They are co-hosting with me today. Ladies, let's talk about the work we do putting these two major events together. We've been doing it for the past 5 years and why people should be in the room. So let's start with Girls Just Want to Have Funds, right? That's coming up this Sunday, April 26th
Yes.
in Greenbelt, Maryland. If you're in the DMV, we want you to stop by at 2 p.m. Ladies, this show will actually air this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm bumping on the other shows, putting this show up this weekend. So I'm hoping listeners will go to blackdoorsociety.org to register. But tell us all about Girls Just Want to Have Funds.
So this year, Girls Just Want to Have Funds. Our theme is diamonds and dividends. So our guests are going to be dropping diamonds and showing us how to multiply our dividends. The theme is called How to Make Them, Keep Them, and Pass Them On.
I love that. Yep. And Dr. Renay, you'll be giving away a lot of door prizes. We're also going to have chances to win 2 free SiriusXM radio ads for ladies that are in the room that own businesses. And I think Dr. Renay, or was it you, Dr. Roz? A couple of men asked if they could come.
Yes, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And men can come.
Yes. Not discriminate.
Yes.
So,
Dr. Get this knowledge.
What'd you say, Dr. Roz?
Come and get this knowledge. Come on and get it.
Yes, because women have partners and families, so men should absolutely be in the room.
That's right.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, Black men are the cornerstone of families. So they need to come so they can lead their families.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well said, Dr. Roz. So, ladies, we're going to talk about women right now, but why is financial empowerment so important for women, especially now that we've had over 300,000 Black women laid off from their jobs this past year?
I think, especially given the current political climate, like you mentioned, financial empowerment, it's no longer optional. Like, it is critical. And women they're leading businesses, they're leading their households, they are driving the majority of the purchasing decisions in these households. And many women are still underpaid, underfunded,
Yeah.
um, and underserved when it comes to wealth building opportunities. And as we know, wealth is not built unintentionally. And
Mm.
the struggle is often, I'm sorry, wealth is built intentionally, but the struggle is often passed down unintentionally because we're not taught sometimes the same way other communities are taught to build wealth.
Mhm.
So we are absolutely, though, seeing a shift. We're no longer sitting around asking how to earn money. We're asking how can we own, how can we grow, how can we sustain. And I think that's where the talks are starting to happen now when we talk about, income and then legacy. And I think girls just want to have funds is going to meet that moment. We're going to equip women and families because bring your children too,
Yeah.
um, to not just make the money, but how to move strategically with your money.
Right. And
And,
also,
and
go ahead, Dr. Ross.
I'm sorry. And on top of that, no one is going to come and save us.
Mhm.
Hmm.
We
Yep,
absolutely have to save ourselves. And I
ourselves.
think we get so, and when I say we, I'm including myself, we get so stuck on the skills that we have, right? Or what we went to school for. And we're like, this is all that I know how to do. But the
Mm.
truth of the matter is that our skills are very transferable.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
those that skill set can do a multitude of things. But when you are overwhelmed and you're stressed and need money, you can't really think about those things logically. So I think that this event on Sunday will provide the framework for
Mhm.
people to start seeing themselves in a very different light, for people to start seeing themselves, for women to start seeing themselves that they can actually use their transferable skills and generate income from it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dr. Roz, you're the queen of figuring out, how to generate some income, girl, because you came up with some songs for some of
Yeah,
our members, and they were just amazing.
yeah.
Um,
Thank you. Thank
so
you. I appreciate
you
it.
and Dr. Renay are like AI experts, and so people have to learn that they have to pivot as well, right? Like
Mhm.
I'm pushing back against this whole AI thing because I think it's both a blessing and a curse, but I'm gonna have to learn it. And
Yeah.
thank goodness you,
Yes.
Dr. Renee, and you, Dr. Roz, are teaching it. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, Dr. Renee, to help women learn AI.
So I developed a 10 session series called the AI Academy. So we are teaching women how to use AI in their daily lives, how to scale their businesses, how to take it into the workplace so that they become invaluable. Because I always say that AI is not going to replace you, but the people who know how to use AI will. So it was very important to me to curate this program so
Mhm.
that we can educate women and make sure that they are still on the leading edge of technology and how technology is shaping the workplace and right now really the world.
Mhm. It is. It
And
really is.
the beauty with AI is that you do not, I'm not a techie person at all. I don't have a degree in
Mhm.
tech. Now, Dr. Renee does. She's a cybersecurity expert.
Mhm.
You don't have to know technical skills to learn how to do AI. You know,
Absolutely.
it really is something that you can kind of play around with. Um, that songs and things that I create, um, that was just me being creative because your audience doesn't know, but last year I was hospitalized for about 6 months because I had an amputation on my
Mhm.
leg and I couldn't work and I was bored and I had to figure out something to do. And that's when I started checking out the AI stuff. It was just kind of coming along at that point. Like I had been doing Chat GPT, but I didn't know how to do any of the other stuff.
Mhm.
So then I started joining, I went to YouTube Academy, figured out how to do some things, and now I I do custom theme songs and I do commercials for entrepreneurs. And so the theme songs are amazing because it's your own brand, it's about your own business,
Mhm.
and you can use it in all kind of ways. And so when I do those customizations for people, I also provide you with you get the commercial, you get two renditions of your theme song, and then
Wow.
on top of that, you get 10-second reels that you can use any kind of way that you want on your social media.
Wow. I didn't know you get all of that. I just heard the
Oh
theme song
yeah.
and I was blown away.
I
I was
love the theme songs, but the
like,
beauty in what, Roz is doing and, other people who don't have a technical background is that it's plain language for
mm,
most. There's some coding, and so AI has been around for a while. It's
mhm.
just becoming a revolution. Just like the work that I do with my clients and automating their processes and building agents, and I have a whole um, team of AI agents that work on my behalf where I don't have to necessarily pay people to do the work now that AI is doing. So and I have not used like coding language that I would have used in the past.
Yeah.
I don't have to do. So I'm building automating processes and building agents and scaling people's businesses well beyond measure. So I
Yeah.
love AI.
That's a
And for you, Sharrarne, it is, jump on the train so you don't get left behind. And it is a love hate kind of thing,
yeah.
but it's not going anywhere. So
I
we're going to have to be prepared.
I know, I know. I'm hoping to retire before I have to jump on the AI
that's a good,
to
that's
do
a
all do your
that's a good
thing.
fallback plan
That's what I'm hoping.
for sure.
Listen, this first segment is almost over. You all have to tell everybody how they can reach out to you, especially to get all of the gems on AI. We were talking about girls just want to have funds, but we got to talk about, the future because the future is now. So how can everybody get in touch with you?
So I am Renay, Renay Butler.com, and my phone number is 301-980-0079. Reach out to me on at my website or give me a call and or text, and I'll be happy to help you.
I am RenayButler.com. That's
No, no,
REN.
no. It's just Renay,
Oh,
Renay
oh,
Butler.com.
okay, okay.
My name is my brand. I'm hashtag Renay Butler. You can
Yes,
find me everywhere.
Mhm.
love it, love it, love it. Okay, and you too.
And you can find me at I am Dr.
Okay.
Roz.org. So IAMDRROZ.org, and everything that you need to know how to get in contact with me, you can contact me through my website. I'm going to give out my number too. I don't really do this, but my number is 301-792-2293. If you reach out to me, I'm running a special right now on customizations for theme songs and commercials. And so for your listeners, the first 10 that reach out to me to do their theme song, it normally costs $297. I'm doing a flash sale of $97 for your listeners. The
Wow.
first 10. The first 10.
Okay. And you all better jump on it too because I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it's
that's a good
amazing.
price.
But
Hmm.
listen, I have to go. We got to take a break. But when we come back on the other side of the break, ladies, I want us to talk about there. Why is it so important for women to have safe spaces to talk openly about money? A lot of times
Mm,
it's hard to talk about
Hmm.
that, right?
yeah.
We're going to talk about
Yeah.
that, and then we're going to talk about our awards luncheon. So you all stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. And we're back here on Skin Deep with Dr. Roz and Dr. Renay having a really fun and informative discussion about empowerment and celebration. And it turned into AI. And now we're going to bring it back to empowerment. We are having our Girls Just Want to Have Funds. By the way, it's FUNDS. Um, we're having that event this coming Sunday. And so we're going to be talking about money and strategy, and we're going to be giving away door prizes and free opportunities to win, or should I say opportunities to win free radio ads here on SiriusXM Radio, HUR Voices. But one of the main things that I wanted to talk just a little bit about before we move on to the awards luncheon is why it's so important for women, especially Black women, to feel safe in certain spaces to talk openly about money. We tend to be very secretive about
Mhm.
money, how much money we have, how much money we don't have. Um, I would like to see that this is an open space this coming weekend where we feel safe enough to discuss that. What do you all think?
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Money conversations, especially in our community, have definitely been rooted in silence. I think, some of it from survival or struggle. People oftentimes don't want to admit, when they need help or that they're struggling.
Mhm.
And I think it's created a cycle where women are left to figure things out alone instead of building collectively. So
Right.
I think that safe spaces are going to allow people to ask questions without being judged,
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
learn in a way that they don't feel like they're being left behind, and then find community. We'll be able to grow. They'll get support. It's going to be a event where we're sharing knowledge. And I think for Black women, it's more than just finances. It's reclaiming like control and rewriting our financial narrative
Yeah.
and figuring out how we can build like collective wealth so we can make stronger financial decisions for our families, for our businesses, and for, our legacy.
I think that can be so hard though, like, especially for women.
Mhm.
Especially for women who may not have the support that they
Mhm.
need financially to get to the next level. Um, and especially in today's environment where everything is so expensive, at least to me, it's just crazy out here how
It
everything
is.
is so expensive. My daughters, they still live at home, which I'm fine with. I'm happy that they do, but they can't even afford to go out and buy a house. Even the apartments are outrageous. What do you think about that, Dr. Roz?
Well,
No,
can I add something real quick?
oh,
Yeah,
mhm.
Real
yeah.
quick, real quick, real quick. So I just wanted to say, because what you said was some people don't want to. Um, we are having Siobhan Bowman, who's coming to speak. She's going to talk about her journey from being like $100,000 in debt and
Mhm.
how she got out of debt, built a plan, and is now showing other people how to have financial success. So that's why people need to be in this space. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, Ross.
She
Sorry about
she's an amazing
that.
speaker.
But Dr. Roz,
She's amazing.
before you say anything, there's a lot of people who are not in debt. Like my daughters don't have any debt. They are
Mhm.
trying to save for a small home or something, or at least put aside 6 months worth of emergency savings, and then have money to move into an apartment. But the
Mhm.
apartments are like $2,000 a month,
They
and that doesn't
are.
even include utilities. So what do you say to that, to people who don't have debt, who want to be a part of the American dream, but they just can't afford it?
You know what, Sharon? It's also a mindset, and I
Mm.
think we can't leave that out because I think so many, and full disclosure, Renee was my manager when I did some TV work, and once I got the TV show with TV One, Renee
Mhm.
was like, "We're not doing anything free anymore," and I was like, "Well, Renee," she's like, "We're not doing anything free anymore," and like she had to drill that in me because for me, I felt like I'm a psychologist by trade, so I felt like my helping people, I shouldn't charge people for that, right? But Renee was like, "But you still have to eat. You still have to pay your bills." And
Yeah,
so she did my contracts because I couldn't put a price on it, right?
yeah.
It was very stressful for me, but it was a mindset thing.
Okay.
And I say that because I come from a family where my family just helps people
Yeah,
and don't expect anything. And so I think sometimes you have to break like the mindset that people have. But
yeah,
for those who are not in debt and that are trying to figure out life, this event is going to be great for you because if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have someone there that's teaching us how to get contracts as
yes,
well.
yes.
Mhm.
We have a group of ladies coming in from Africa for this event,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken. So it's
Mhm.
it's it- it's an opportunity to now have a global discussion
Right.
about finances. And I
Yeah,
think I think we're so afraid because we hear that the man has to be the provider and things of that nature, but women, we still have to take care of ourselves in the process. So we still have to find a way. We still have to figure out life of how to manage finances for us because as Renee said, we is it 7% less we get paid than men?
I think it's
Mhm.
way more than
It's
that.
more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's between 20 and 30%.
it's horrific when you think about it, especially
Mhm.
when Black women are the most educated people in America in the population.
Oh,
And
I
so
know what you, yeah, I think you were talking about it's 70 cents for every
Per
dollar. Yeah,
dollar, yeah, so
that's
30
great.
30
Yeah,
cent.
you
Yeah,
were
so
right.
that's 30%, yeah,
Yeah, you're right,
But
Renee.
when you
yeah.
think about that and you think about, see, here's the thing. As women, we are amazing. We organize all kind of things. We pull things together when there is no structure, right?
Mhm.
And well, just look at this current economy.
Yeah,
Look at this current administration.
yeah.
It is in shambles. I don't even know how he's still in office, but it's in shambles right now. And when you
Mhm.
think about it, as women, we organize. We can organize so well, so we can pull things together. So the mere fact that we still have less pay than men is so insulting in 2026.
I know, it's crazy. But listen, ladies, we only have 4 more minutes. I have to
Mhm.
pivot to our Black Door Society, Community Awards Luncheon. Dr. Roz, you curated that 5 years ago. Was it 4 years? I can't remember, but it's such a big thing for Black Door Society. We always sell out. We always celebrate amazing community leaders. What made you decide to curate this event, Dr. Rosin? Did you think it was going to grow to what it is now?
You know what? I was laying in bed one night and I was like, it's so many amazing people doing really amazing things. And the world doesn't know about them, right?
Right.
And then I thought about Black Door Society. We have this wonderful platform where we can elevate the people in the community that are doing great things, but they
Mhm.
may not necessarily have a platform. So it was like, it's these ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Yeah.
And I was like, we have this opportunity to where we can highlight them. And once we highlight what someone is doing in the community, then it encourages others, right, to
Mhm.
do in the community. So it has this reciprocal effect of we see one person doing good, we might see another person doing good, and we create people in the community doing good. So
Yeah.
that was my thought behind the our Community of Excellence Awards. I just wanted to highlight the excellence that is taking place here in our community.
Yeah. And Renee, we just have just a few seconds. Why should people come out to our Community of Excellence Awards that's happening on Saturday, June 13th, again in Greenbelt, Maryland at Martin's Crosswinds? Why should they make it a priority to attend?
People should make it a priority because one, it is an amazing event. And as Dr. Ross said, you get to see the wonderful work that people are doing in our communities.
Mhm.
We have a great time and then we party.
Yeah.
So it's a party with a
Party.
purpose. And this year we're having live entertainment like we do every year with
Yes,
from
yes,
Q Parker from 112 and
yes.
yeah, it's
Last
gonna
time
be
we had
and
Mahmoud.
good food and good
Yeah,
food.
it's
And
really
great
Yes.
food. The food's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
Good people, good food, amazing time, and it's a good time to network and to
yeah,
meet people in your community.
yeah,
And I want to say that most amazing businesses are built on networking. So you have to get out, you have to meet
yeah,
people, and that ties right back to girls just want to have funds. If you want to make money, what's the saying, Sharon? Your network is your
Is
net
your
worth, correct?
yes.
There we
Yes.
go. So
Right.
come network. It's going to be a lot of powerhouse people in the room, and this will be your opportunity to meet them.
yes. Okay, ladies, I have to wrap this up. This goes by so quickly. I'm your host,
I
Sharrarne Morton.
know. We
My
could talk
very,
forever.
yeah,
Thank you.
you and my very special co-host, Dr. Roselyn Aker-Black, also known as Dr. Roz, and Dr. Renay Butler. Ladies, thank you so much for being a co-host. You got to come back. Thank you for being on the show. Folks, you can hear this show on Sirius XM Radio
Absolutely.
Channel 141 HUR Voices on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, as well as on Apple and Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all the streaming platforms. And hit me up at Skin Deep Radio Show at gmail.com, or check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Sharrarne Morton. Thanks again for tuning in on all things that are skin deep.